In 3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Here we go. Autonomous mode, match number 65, Blazing Bulldogs and 971 trying to fill the grid in auto. They whiff on their last one, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Red Alliance has a bunch of points up as well. Great job in autonomous by all of these teams. Looks like Red Alliance has a bit of an advantage on the big board as we move into the teleoperated portion of this match. Looks like the teams are just kind of trying to feel each other out right now, doing their thing, trying to pick up cubes and cones and get them on the grid, doing their own thing in their own offensive posture. Not a lot of bumping and grinding here in the middle of the field yet. But I suspect as this match goes on and those scores stay tight, we're going to see a little more defense in the middle of the field. But right now, teams are just trying to go out and execute their strategy of picking up and scoring as many game pieces as possible. 15:38 whipping across the field. They're about to put a cone up top. Can they link it up? They sure can. Great job. 15:38. That's the holy cows. Meanwhile, on the blue side of the field, we're about to see a double score. 581, the Blazing Bulldogs, and 971, the Spartan. 581 has been an absolutely phenomenal story this year out of Northern California. They have built a fantastic robot. That's a team you're going to be hearing a lot about in the upcoming years. Great job by 581. Meanwhile, 687, the Nerd Herd, they're just doing their thing. They're picking up those cubes. They're bringing them over. They're putting them where they need to be in the lower score there, the lower part of the grid. They've got yet another one in there. Great little low cube robot, 687, the Nerd Herd. But not to be outdone on the blue side of the field, 1967 doing their low cube thing. So we got two low cube robots going back and forth trying to help their alliances. And it looks like it's really working. Both teams have really great scores with 30 seconds left in the match. Right now, it looks like Red has the advantage. Oh, how 15:38 needs that after the couple of days they've had at Chezy Champs, but they're fighting their way back here. We've got 15 seconds left in this match, and you can turn your attention to teams starting to climb those charge stations. Looks like we're going to have a simultaneous balance there. Both red and blue getting three robots linked up, and we're just going to kneel out the clock here, and that match is over. Right now, Red Alliance looks like they have the advantage on the big board, but as you know, there always could be penalties or miscounts, so we'll come back with you with that official score. All right, scores of that last match going up on the big board. And taking that match is going to be the Red Alliance, 188 to 169. That keeps 4270 firmly planted in that number 4 spot. No other movement in the top 10. RSN, what happened there?
Thanks, Tom. Well, first, I want to welcome to the desk Clinton Bollinger here with me, a great friend and an awesome member of RSN. Red Alliance coming away with the victory in that match and actually coming back from behind after autonomous mode. But there were some cool things going on the Blue Alliance. Clint, what did you see?
Maybe it's the first time I actually noticed it, but 1967, the Janksters, they would go over the charge station, spit out the cube, and then they would do this like little punch on it and actually cause it to go to the mid shelf and actually scored it. It was really cool to see.
Yeah, it was really cool. We've been seeing them do that all weekend, and it just seems to work out so well. Unfortunately, with the Blue Alliance, something that we've been seeing often here this morning is they did have a few supercharged nodes, but without a full grid. And unfortunately, those game pieces do not count for any extra points unless you have that full grid. So game piece placement really becoming a big deal here in the last remaining matches here at Chezy Champs. Speaking of the last matches, we're on qualification match 66 right now out of 69. So we are really getting to that last part of this tournament. On the Red Alliance, we have the Robo Warriors, the Peninsula Robotics, and High Tide, all of which have been seated fairly high at this tournament. Clint, who's over there on the Blue Alliance?
On the Blue Alliance, we have Team Bread, Upper Creek Robotics, and TKO.
And
It's been a really good match.
Yes, Bread and Upper Creek having really successful seasons and a really successful tournament here at Chezy Champs. Let's see who can come away with the win in match 66. Let's take it back down to the field.